It won't be easy. High notions or not high notions. You're the one that can do it. Isn't she a by-child? Tell her you will bell-drag her through the parish if she goes against you. Tell her you will hunt the old woman into the county home. Think of the 200 sovereigns dancing in the heel of your fist. Think of the thick bundle of notes in the shelter of your bosom. It isn't every day of the week £200 will come your way.
She's as flighty as a colt, for it will only worsen her.
Be silky then. Be canny. Take down the man's name first. By way of no harm, you can point out the fine place that he have, and that he will be for the grave within a year or two, and that she may have the picks from the choice of the parish once she has gone.
Ah, she'll cock her nose at him. It's all love and romancing these days without a thought of comfort and security. But she'll do no better for all her airs and graces. Well, look at the match I made. 4 cows on the side of a mountain, a few acres of bog.
Remember, there are 200 sovereigns staring you in the face if you are doing your duty by Sean daughter.
I will consider. The old woman will be against it. She has the charming of the girl in her hands. They're thick as seas, the pair of them.
Point out the fine chances she will have, the fine clothes and the envy of all the neighbours. The house is like a bishop's palace. Paper on every wall and a pot, by all accounts, under every bed. She will have the life of a queen.
And I would be rid of her. And £200 in the bargain I would.
And you'd be rid of the old woman too.
By what way?
We'll make it part of the match that she will go with Sive.
And I would be clear and clean of the pair of them.
'Tis a chance that will not pass this way again.
Will he take the old woman, do you think?
How many years is Sean daughter in this world? How many years has he spent searching the countryside for a young woman?
Will he take the old woman or won't he?
He will take anything, I tell you, as long as he will get Sive.
It would be a great day to this house. Years I have suffered with the pair of them, always full of hate for me.
I don't know how you put up with it at all, with the worry of them.
Why should that young grip be sent to a convent every day? Good money going on her because her fooling of a mother begged on her deathbed to educate her.
'Tis a mortal sin.
'Tis worse, 'tis against nature. But she'll have her eyes opened.
You have no life at all.
I won't suffer long more.
I knew my woman from the start. You must go by the core of the apple to come by the seed.
Himself, what would he say?
Ain't you in the same bed sleeping? You'll come round amazing. You won't born a full mina. I know what it's like in the long, lonely hours of the night when the only voice you will hear is the sigh of the fire dying in the heath. I am a single man. I know what a man have to do who have no woman to lie with him. He have to drink hard, or he have to walk under the black sky when every other eye is closed in sleep. Now with you, there is a difference. You have the man, you have the companion, sleeping or waking, you have your husband in the flesh and bones. Be said by me, Lanev, take the rough with the smooth, but keep the picture of the 200 sovereigns in your mind.
Easy said.
There is the money to think of. No sign of Ray Lockhart. Look, woman, I will come by this evening with my man, as if by chance. When we come, pretend nothing.
What's all the flush stuff for? Is it that the hinges of the doors are worn out, or must you make noise with the bitterness that's in you?
Would you see the girl hungry? I know you, Hamish. And Sean Rua. There's a man all snapping you and all that came before you. There's no good brings you here this day of the week. We sell our soul to the devil for a bit of buttermilk.
Hag! Consumptive old hag! Seed and breed of consumptive old hags! Oh! Marry the young one and be rid of that old devil!
Whist! I hear the axle of a car coming down the road. It's himself coming from the village. Clear away with you. Tonight, mind. I'll come round himself in my own time. He has a great love for a few pounds.
I'll have the old man here by nightfall.
Aye, you're back.
Aye.
How much today?
What have you in the skillet?
How much money did you make?
16 pound 10 shillings. I gave a crown look.
How much for the single bonnet?
'Twas together I sold them.
A great day's hire. 'Twill last.
Twill last. Makes a great change from begging and scrimping with our craws off and only half filled. You should have seen the shopkeepers in their village today. Calling out our names they were, singing out like birds when we passed by with our loads. I mind the time not so long past when they had us by the throats. They wouldn't give so much as a half sack of flour without money done. The boot is on the other foot now, with turf the way it is, and the pigs and the cows fetching the high price. Money's the best friend a man ever had.
And we'll mind every penny we make.
You may say we'll mind it. What have you taid, woman?
The spuds are boiled. I'll make a molar of onion dip. Sit down at the mail. There's something I have to say to you.
Yes? What?
Sit there. It's about Sive.
Sive? What is it about Sive?
How will I start to tell you? There's an account of a match for Sive.
For Sive? A match? Have you gone simple, woman? There's no sense her meaning to you. She's only a child, still going to school.
She's old enough. The grass of 20 cows, a farm free of debt, money rotting there.
She has no fortune. What farmer of that size would take her without money?
He'd be glad to have her money or no. Think of 20 milk cows in security for the rest of her days.
She's different. She has book learning. She'll turn a deaf ear to matchmaking. When my sister died, I gave my word I'd stand by her. The girl is too young.
Is it your fault, I ask you, that your sister died? Is it your fault that she was too free with men and gave birth to the girl?
Easy, girl, easy. She was young in the ways of the world. She paid dear for her folly, God help us. When you look at how old the world is and how the youth do be so foolish in it.
Now listen to me. The girl is born in want of wedlock. That much is known from one end of the parish to the other. But what is before her when she can put no name on her father? What better can she do when the chance of comfort is calling to her? Will you take stock of yourself, man? There's a fine farm waiting for her, with a servant boy and servant girl ready to tend her so that her hands be soft and clean, while the women of these parts are up to their eyes in cow dung and puddle. Will you not think of it? What better can she do with a slur and doubt hanging over her?
I don't know, woman. I don't know what is best.
You know as well as I do what I say is best for the girl.
Maybe so. Maybe so. But who is the man that would take her without money, and him having this fine bane of cows? Well?
Sean Daughter, the farmer.
Sean Daughter?
A decent, respectable man with a good bit put away by him. He'll take your mother as well, so I will take her for company. We'll have the house to ourselves. Wouldn't it be wonderful?
Never! Not if the sun, moon, and stars rain down out of the heavens and split the ground under my feet. 'Twill never come to pass while I still have the pulse of life in me. What devil has got into you, woman, that you should think of such a thing? Even when I was a boy, Sean Daughter was a man. The grave he should be thinking of. What girl would like a second time with him? A one exhausted or lugger on of a man?
You're too hasty to condemn. Sive will be well off. She'll take your mother for company, and we'll finally be by ourselves. Will you sit down and be stood by me?
Never! Not if the Son of God should walk the roads of the earth again. She'll not darken the door of his house.
Will you sit down, please, and listen to me out?
Sit is it? Sit for what? Sit to give ear to the greatest nonsense in the far wilds of the world. You can't be in your right mind.
There's a gift of £200 if there's to be a marriage.